Con, we're on live.
We're on live?
Yeah.
Okay, Con, first of all, I just want to say Kal Halal Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutation to the elect who are doing this work in true sincerity across the four corners of the earth. All right? If you're keeping track of what's happening across the world or watching the news, you can see that America right now is in an uproar. There's a lot of civil unrest in America, or better yet, according to Scripture, New Babylon. Okay, because you got that whole white supremacy rally that happened, and you had 19 injured, one 32-year-old woman was killed, right? And you know what? It's rousing the people up. It's rousing the people up. Okay, you have Jake going crazy. Jake's been roused up for the last couple years with this police brutality. See, so the agenda, like on the left hand side, the agenda of the elites, and on the right hand side, the prophecy of Yahweh Shai are speeding, man. They're happening. Because those are prophecies that are happening. They're happening right before our eyes. But if the Most High and His Son are not dealing with you spiritually, you're not going to see them. That's why, I just did a video on this last night, but that's why judgment, like I think it was a scripture where it says there's three things that are most pleasurable to a man. The death of his enemy.
Oh yeah.
Spoils of war.
Yeah, that's in the book of Sirach 25.
Yeah, Sirach 25, I think, yeah. If you find it, you can get it. But yeah, he said the death of his enemies. And you know what? That's swift judgment. That's what we're waiting for. You know, those of us that are on the highways, out here on the highways and byways doing this work in true sincerity, beginning with the apostles on down, we're waiting for swift judgment to fall on who? Esau, the 2/3 of Israel, and you heathens, man. And you know what? Lately, I've been catching hell from heathens, man. And it's a lot of them is you, most of them is you Moabites and you Elamites, man. And honestly, that's just the Lord reminding me, because we haven't talked about heathens in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And that's just the Lord reminding me that these heathens are wicked too. Yeah, they're gonna get it too. Like, understand that it's not just Esau and the 2/3.
Yeah.
You got these heathens who would be right in line to sell you off into slavery right again.
Yeah.
Right? Ishmael. It was Ishmael, Esau, and then it was Jake.
Yeah.
Or not Jake, Ham. Ham. So, and all three of those, other than Esau being the main heathen, two out of the three of those are heathens, man. So that's just a reminder, because you heathens are going to get it too. So swift judgment, like it says in Revelation 13 and 9, here's the patience and the faith of the saints. You know, that basically, roughly paraphrasing, that what goes around comes around is going to happen.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for our time to be in rulership, so we can put these devils and you heathens in slavery, man. Like because Israel's been under slavery under every nation on the planet now. We're in our last captivity, which is Esau.
Yeah.
And there's what, 18 nations, 17 nations, 18 including Israel,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So 17 nations, that's 17 captivities, man. Mm-hmm. And you think the Lord's not going to let us get ours?
That's right, man, because, usually, we focus on Esau. Esau is also a heathen, man. Yeah. We usually focus on the white man.
He's the main heathen.
Exactly. Why? Because Esau is the main heathen, He's the reason to why we're suffering the most, Although we were in captivity under these nations, we did know who we were as a people, We also, like in some captivities, we got to keep, some of our customs.
Yeah, because the scriptures
right?
talk about the different levels of captivity, like Elam was the lightest captivity out of all of them, but it was still captivity.
Yeah, exactly.
They let us do certain things like that.
Yeah, exactly, So usually, we're in our last captivities and we're under the so-called white man. Therefore, we're going to get on in part. Reason why is because the scripture even says that we're going to do double unto them, man. So in the kingdom of Yasharallah, the kingdom of Israel, these heathen nations, they're also gonna get it, man. But Esau is gonna get it, twice the amount, man. Why? Because Esau is our twin brother, which is the evil twin brother, man. But I got
he's
the
breaking a whole lot of laws just being our brother.
Yeah.
Everything he's doing is already against the law, but he's doing it as our twin brother. So how much more magnified is his judgment, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus.
That's you get Sirach 23.
Okay.
And you know what Sirach you get Ezekiel, not Ezekiel, but Ecclesiastes.
Yeah.
7 and 8 and 6.
Okay.
12.
Come. This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that has joy in his children.
That's right.
Of
And
his
you know
children.
what? None of you Jakes have joy in your children. Even the children that are actually doing the right thing,
Yeah.
that be out here doing the work.
Yeah.
That if your eyes were open, you'd be amazed and astonished that your son has a chance to be of the elect. Because this is not guaranteed until the end.
Yeah.
But it's a foot in the door. Just doing this work is a foot in the door to Lord willing, salvation of the elect.
That's right, man. Because in the book of Amos, if I'm not mistaken, it says that the Lord was gonna raise, our children, to be prophets, man. Which is a beautiful thing, man. Our parents should actually be happy that we're out here doing the work of the Lord, doing the work, reading the scriptures and so on and on. But they want to take us to the white man's church, man. And then on top of that, in order for us to actually make our parents happy, they want that fucking degree from the white man, man.
That's right. That's right.
That is the only thing.
right.
And then after that, they don't care what you do with your life. As long as you get that paper, that's all they care about.
Because
man.
that's that scripture. Great folly set in great deed. The so-called white man's wisdom isn't comparable to
It's
the Most High's.
foolishness,
Yeah,
right?
compared to the Most High's wisdom.
Yeah, folly set in great dignity.
That's right. I mean, as far as technology goes, yeah, the white man's wisdom is nice because the scriptures do say he's wiser than Daniel. But when you're comparing to the truth, because these guys, you have to understand, these are the elites of you Edomites are just swimming in pools of lies. That's all they're trying to do. They're playing catch up.
Yeah.
Because everything they do has no balance to it. So they're constantly playing catch up. Okay, too much bugs are on the wheat. So what do? They put pesticides.
And then that's it.
Exactly, and that's chemicals. And they're trying to cover up that they put pesticides. And they're trying to cover that they did this.
Yeah.
So it's just a circle of wickedness that they're swimming in.
Yeah, exactly. Because even like in the Apocrypha, the scripture says that the knowledge of the wicked is not wisdom.
It's not wisdom.
Right?
That's
So it goes to show you that the knowledge that Esau has, his knowledge is on the left hand side. It's basically like I'm out for wickedness,
yeah,
man.
so it's vain, really.
Yeah,
You say.
yeah, exactly. It's vain. Although the Lord gave him so much knowledge, right, to be able to create the missiles and so on and
lie
on,
to the people,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But all of the knowledge that Esau has is actually, he uses it, to destroy the masses, man.
Yeah.
To destroy Jake first and foremost.
Con,
Right.
shit. And you know what? If you get deep about it, I just thought about this. Really, all of Esau's so-called wisdom really comes from the truth, anyways. Because Esau would not know how to lie and take Israel into captivity, change our culture, change our language, change our names, and even mix seed with us.
Yeah.
And then use us in 2017 like they're using us mentally without knowing the truth.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, even Esau's wisdom still goes back up to the Most High.
Yeah, because the scripture says
Right?
that you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the
For
truth.
the truth.
Right?
And you can't lie without knowing the truth. So they had to
Exactly.
first have known the Most High's word.
Yeah, exactly.
So even Esau, no matter what, you can't get away from the Most High. He's the controller and ruler of everything.
Everything, your thoughts, everything.
Everything's, and so it's really, that's when you start to understand that scripture, I think it's Psalms chapter 2, where he says, he shall have you in derision, and mock and laugh.
Yeah.
And it's true, man. When you actually think about how confused everybody who's outside of this truth really is, you laugh. You laugh at it because, like, man, these guys don't even know what the hell is going to happen. All your friends are getting married, popping children by the dozen, getting their nice house. getting their career job, and here you are in your head thinking like, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know we only have nothing more than a year left, and all that's going to be destroyed.
Let's try that. It says, Sirach 25 verse 7, there be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
That's it, man. And that's what we're doing, man. We're living, yeah, not even just living, man, but we're suffering to see the fall of our enemies. We're patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's right. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 6. Because to every purpose there is time and judgment, therefore the mystery of man is great upon him.
Jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7.
Yeah.
For he knoweth not that which shall be, for who can tell him when it shall be?
9?
Verse 9?
Yeah, verse 9. It talks about because swift judgment is not executed quickly.
Oh yeah, verse 11.
Verse 11.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes 8 verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil.
Okay, so back in Genesis, what were the 3 classifications of man? Sons of God, which is, us Israelites, Israel. The sons of the wicked, which is Esau. And the sons of man, which is you heathens. Because if you really think about it, like I was saying, sometimes people will be watching our videos, GMS entirely, and maybe, I don't know, I can't speak for every camp, but just for sake of conversation, maybe all they hear is us talking about the so-called white man and our own people, 2/3. But don't get it twisted, these heathens are going to get it too, man. And just because they're not getting judged right now, like the scripture says, swiftly and quickly, doesn't mean all that does is add pride to their heart.
Yeah.
Which is their mind.
Yeah.
So guess what? They end up actually doing more wickedness because they think they're getting away with it. They think they're hiding from people. After that, can you get Sirach 23 and 18?
Yeah.
Okay, that goes into what we're talking about right now.
That's right.
You can finish this one.
Okay, Khan. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil.
That's it. That's
right?
What
Exactly, man. Because, like, you got people who will go off, and just because the Lord does not judge them right there and then, they think that, this is, a chance for them to keep doing more wickedness. You know what I mean? That's right, man. No, this is in the book of Sirach. I got a precept, chapter 5, verse 4. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened to me? For the Lord is long suffering. He will in no wise let thee go.
That's right.
Right.
So you can't get away from the Most High's judgment.
That's right.
Every soul on this planet has judgment to face.
That's right.
And it's quick. It's going to be quick. It's going to be here quick.
That's right. That's right. You say that, Sirach.
Psalm 23 and the 18.
Khan.
Give it to 23.
Oh, Khan.
23 verse.
That's right. Sirach chapter 23, verse 18. A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness.
That's right. Keep going.
That's right. It says, the walls cover me, and no body seeth me.
And you know what? And that's the mentality of what you elites.
Okay, that would be fine if there wasn't 666 on his forehead. That's a little bit racist. That's a little bit racist. Oh no, yeah. It's fine if he's dark and not white, but it has 666 on his forehead.
Right, because that's scriptural. It represents the mark of the
devil.
beast.
Yeah,
Not just the devil.
Because he's white. Because he's white.
No, the being white doesn't. That goes back to his first according to the devil. But
You know what though?
the word devil just means deceiver. So really, anybody can be a devil.
Jesus is not white. Jesus is not black.
How do you know
He is dark
that?
skin.
He is neutral.
Okay, we'll prove it to you. Point to your drawing.
Did he come in the flesh?
He's neutral.
Did he come in the flesh?
I don't know.
Well, he was here, right? He was here.
I wasn't
He was
there.
here. Do you believe he was
I
here?
believe he was here, but I wasn't there, so I never.
Okay, go get Revelation. Okay, we'll
He
prove it to you.
can be black. He can be white.
We'll prove it to you.
He can be Chinese.
You know what we'll do?
He
We'll play play baseball. Do 3 strikes.
He could be Korean.
This is in the book. This is in the book of Revelation. Revelation 1 and 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So revelation meaning to reveal, the revealing of the Son of the Lord, Jesus Christ, right?
This is verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
Oh, just 1 second.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girded about the paps of the golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So his head and his hair were white like wool. So it gave you a color and a texture. White is the color, texture is wool. And the people with woolly hair on this planet are Negro.
Nappy hair.
This guy has long, straight brown hair. So that's strike 1.
But why does he have horns?
We'll get into that. He's the devil. He's the devil. This guy is
That's a man that
such
actually
a biased
lived.
opinion.
No,
That's
it's
so
not.
biased.
This is fact.
That's
This is
a man
secular
that actually
history. This is behind secular history. This guy, his name is Treasury Bourgeois.
No man was ever born with horns.
Treasury Bourgeois.
No man was ever born with horns. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Anyway.
Talk all you want, man.
No, I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking.
No, I'm not
He
saying
wasn't
not-
black.
not to say
He
not.
wasn't black. He was in white.
Was he a man that lived on the
He
earth?
was black.
He was
dark
a
skin.
person. He was a person that
Okay,
everybody looked
well,
up.
okay. Read it right now. We'll just cut it on the screen.
Yeah.
The race doesn't
And it
matter.
said, his
That's
head
all.
and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow,
That's right.
and his eyes were as a flame of fire,
right.
and his feet like unto fine
So
brass.
this is what fine grass looks like. It's the lightest type of brown, right? So it's
And-
already dark.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace.
So even darker. So
okay.
as if they burnt in furnace. So hold on, just use logic.
Think about this.
Anything burnt, what color is it? Just use logic. So
Think about
anything
this.
burnt, what
Okay,
color
think
is
about
it?
this.
That's
A
the
guy's
truth.
a
That's
guy's
it.
hanging on a cross in a hot environment. He's gonna be dark. Okay, his feet and his hands are gonna look different.
Okay, but
He's
what?
gonna look black.
Is that like
yeah,
according to your own interpretation?
that's what we just said. He's a dark-skinned man.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
was.
You said he said he could be Chinese.
Neutral.
It doesn't matter what
neutral.
race.
Is there
He was the dark skinned man. I agree.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. He's a dark-skinned man.
But he was not
an Israelite.
He was not African. He
was
was
a
not.
Hebrew.
You know what I
No,
mean?
he's
He was.
an Israelite.
it says
Yeah.
that it says in the scriptures that he was a Jew, so therefore he had a nationality.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That he wasn't like
But
any
all I'm
nationality.
saying is all his predecessors are equal.
What do you mean all his predecessors are Israelites?
Okay, but everything that he stands for
Yeah.
is equal. It doesn't matter
No, he
what
doesn't.
you look like.
Is that
Well,
It
that's not
doesn't matter
true.
what you
is
look
that in the scriptures?
That in the Bible.
like. So you're saying
Is that in the Bible?
because I'm white, I don't qualify.
Did we
Is that
just
what
say
you're
that?
talking
No. Did you say that?
about? So I'm saying everybody's equal.
We never
No,
said that.
It's not everybody's equal because
Not
if
everybody's
everyone was
equal.
equal,
We would
why-
not be in slavery and all of that
Exactly.
stuff.
And people want to pay rates. You would have no
If
pay
everybody's
rates.
equal, this would not happen to the
Everybody
so-called
should
Negroes.
be equal. is what I'm
Okay, that's what you think. I still disagree that it should be equal. The democracy doesn't work.
I got a
Not
scripture.
everybody can run. You can't have
Multiple
6
leaders.
chefs in the one kitchen, right? You
It
can
doesn't
only-
matter what color they are. You could have 6 chefs and 6
No,
different races.
but color is just an indicator.
We're
Now,
telling
as
you that
far
color
as
doesn't-
Israelite, it's all about your spirit. Like, for example, Eminem, he looks like a complete white boy. But because of his spirit, he can vibe with Israelites who are the Negroes, Latino, North American Indians. He's an Israelite.
So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but
it matters as far as an indicator.
It's about
An
the
indicator,
spirit.
but don't get it wrong, because it does matter. But it only matters to a certain extent, which means
The
indicator.
spirit, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not the color. It's not the color of the
We just said
man.
that. We
I
just
got a
said that.
scripture right here. This is in the book of Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It says, "For thou," this is Moses speaking to the children of Israel. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee."
Okay, you said Jesus and the Lord stands for equality, right?
Yeah.
Any man.
It says
Okay.
right here.
Amen.
It says
Listen.
the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right there is division.
That's a
right?
separation right
Human
there.
beings.
Okay, well, did you not just hear what he just
The
read?
division is human beings.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Now
but-
among what human beings?
I'm
Israel and the rest and the other nations.
Yeah, but that's just bias. That's just a fucking war.
Yes, there you go.
So you just don't believe in the Bible?
Yes,
That's
there you
all
go,
it
man.
is.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
That's fine. You have to have faith. You
I
have to
tried.
faith.
Yeah.
I have
There you
faith,
go.
but not in the Bible.
There you go.
That's fine.
That's cool,
I
man.
don't.
That's cool.
Just make sure your
therefore-
faith.
I believe-
Just
I
make
believe-
sure your
so
faith
therefore-
saves you from destruction.
I believe
So
every
therefore,
man,
we can't
every
move
man,
on.
black, white, yellow, is equal, and we all have the same faith. but we look up to a different.
But what happens in the society today? Is everyone like that?
Yeah, but nobody is.
Exactly.
Okay, so therefore,
real. So what's
be real.
This is what I think.
Be realistic.
This
Okay,
is what I think. I don't care what anybody else thinks.
okay,
You
yeah,
have
you
to be
know.
objective. You have to think.
I don't judge you. I don't judge
be
you.
objective.
I don't judge anybody else.
So,
You know?
okay, let me ask you
believe,
something.
I believe everybody deserves equal
Let me ask you
rights.
something. You're okay with same-sex marriage and all? Are you
No.
okay with okay? So
Well,
do you
therefore,
judge them?
you just judge them
Judge
them.
by
Right.
not saying, you know.
Because
That's what you're
because they can't reproduce to create.
There you
Exactly,
go.
and you're right.
I
It's
don't-
actually a
I
way
don't-
to
I
kill
don't-
off people.
I don't agree with
You
that.
put them
You're
on an
right.
island and
Yeah.
you put the opposite sex on the island.
They're gonna
Those guys
die.
are dead, and it's against nature.
Yeah.
Literally, it's against nature.
It is.
Nature doesn't teach you nature teaches you to reprocreate,
Yeah.
have sex. It's an
I
instinct.
agree. I agree
Right?
with that.
Yeah.
I do.
But that's something that's pushed into society, showing you they're wicked people who are running this world.
But it doesn't matter the color of the skin because
Oh,
there's wicked black people, there's
You're
wicked
right.
white
You're
people.
right. You're
right?
right.
You're
So
right.
it
What we're
doesn't matter.
saying, what we're saying is you're saying color does not matter at all.
No,
And what we're saying,
it
color
does.
matters. It just
But to a
matters
certain-
at a
Yeah,
certain point. That's all we're saying.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's all we're saying. That's all we're
Understand.
saying. Because it still does matter, but it's an indicator. But when you get deeper, because Israel can look like Chinese. Bruce Lee, he's an Israelite.
There's crazy white people, there's crazy dark people, there's crazy Asian
You're right.
people. They're all, there's crazy people in
Yeah,
everywhere.
We're all
absolutely.
crazy.
Well, not all of us. I ain't crazy. Not all of
I'm
us.
just
Okay,
kidding.
nice to meet you, man.
All right, man.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah.
See you.
See you later.
Where were we at?
I fucking hate people.
Yeah, man. But that's, you know what, at the end of the day, like we were just saying how confused the masses are. Right? This guy, he believes in equality, and that's, man, equality is the same mentality as these fucking women. I'll tell you that. Equality, it's the same mentality because that's what these women are about. They're about being on the same level of a man.
Yeah.
That's what, physically stronger. It's supposed to be smarter, but we're in Esau's kingdom, so you got even Jake men act like women. But that just further proves how messed up this kingdom is, how upside down this kingdom is. You got order, you got more chaos than order in this kingdom.
Yeah.
And the only reason why we stand out, starting with the apostles on down, is because we're trying to establishing order
Exactly. Because
in a chaotic kingdom.
yeah, and
That's why we
honestly,
stand out.
and honestly, another reason why we stand out is because we're blunt and we're straightforward with the truth, man.
That's right. That's
You know,
how the
like,
truth should be.
Like we don't hide anything. Like the guy was saying, but I don't care what anyone says, but in my heart, I feel that everyone is equal. Well, think
Outside of your head.
think outside of your head, because the scripture
Yeah.
tells you that the heart is deceitful above all things, But because the guy, he doesn't even believe in the scriptures, there's no point of me bringing that out to him. Right?
Yeah, really, at that point, you just use it for edification.
Yeah,
really.
you can, exactly. So, the guy, it's like, think outside the box. Think what happens in today's society. The way you think, guess what? A billion other people think, but they're doing wickedness too. You know what I mean? So, again, man, actions speak louder than words, right? You think that, everyone should be equal, it doesn't matter, the color of your skin, etc., then why the hell is there people that are over you that think differently than you do?
That's right.
Right?
That's
Right? There's a reason why you're at your stage by the way that you think. It's because you're right. It's because the people on top, they know that these things matter, and that's why they're ruling the masses today, man.
That's right.
And then they feed you lies like, oh, love everyone,
Yeah,
while these guys are killing everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're literally
Hypocrites, that's Esau, man.
They're doing the opposite, and they're telling you what you should do, and love everyone, etc., etc. Why? Because they don't want you to come against them. There's a reason why they're taking the guns out of the streets, out of everyone's homes, etc., etc. Because when shit hits the fan, you can't use no gun to
protect yourself.
Right, to protect yourself. This is the reason why these people that are ruling the society, they are the ones who are making the difference. I'm a moves, and the chess, I'm a moves, etc. Right,
Removing the chess pieces.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a the people that are ruling that are ruling this society while they're feeding you, just love.
Yeah.
Because they know if they fuck up, you're not gonna come and actually attack them.
That's right.
And
Esau will say to you, Esau, and if equality is real, then why does Esau tell you when you ask him a question, you say that's above your pay grade?
Yeah.
Don't ask me that. It's above your pay grade. Like, yo, you're at a certain level, stay there. Don't
Yeah.
try to ask questions that are beyond you.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I believe in order because the scriptures tell you the same thing. Don't ask, don't study or meddle into things that are beyond you.
Yeah.
But that's what we're saying. That there is no such thing as equality. That equality nonsense or ideology, whatever form it comes into, whether it be feminism or Black Lives Matter or whatever form it comes in, that shit is whack. It is whack. It's out of order because there's no such thing as equality. When you want a functioning, running kingdom, you don't have equality. You either have people who are on the bottom, and you have people who are on the top.
Yeah.
Okay? Law and order starts from the top on down. It's that simple.
Yeah. You know, there's no such
And things work right when you do it that way.
Exactly, because that's the thing is that with these people, they think everyone should be equal.
Yeah.
If you have everyone equal, you know, then therefore anyone can feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want, and you can't tell them shit, right?
That's actually way more. This is why this place is chaotic.
Yeah.
It's because everybody's trying to be equal.
Exactly, man. You know,
Women trying to be men trying to be women.
Yeah.
Men trying to be women are just going backwards.
Yeah.
And they were already built to be above a woman.
exactly.
That's why it's actually to me it's more fucked up. I can see the weaker always trying to catch up to the stronger. I can see that.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's childish.
Yeah.
That's really. But the stronger just going backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like men were built to be better on top of a woman, but you got homosexuals, men, transgenders, who want to go the other way.
Yeah.
That's that's backsliding. Literally, when the scriptures say that backsliding people, that's Israel, man.
That's right, man. Because you know, like, you know, if the Lord wanted everyone to be equal, then He would have just created everyone the same. You know, all, you know, male or female,
Yeah,
or,
we
you know,
wouldn't be here.
right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, the Lord created two different sects. There's a reason why He did that. You know, there's a reason why you have, you know, one king. You know,
Yeah.
you can't have two kings ruling at the same time.
Yeah, ruling the same
Ever.
kingdom. You don't have
Ever.
two kings ruling
You
the
know?
same kingdom. Yeah.
You can't have two presidents in the States.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
you only
God.
have one.
God.
Why? Because one ruler, man. That's
That's right.
Yo, that's just the order of things, man.
That's right.
Yo, I got a scripture right here. This is in the book of St. John, chapter 8, verse 23. And He said unto them, Ye are from beneath, I am from above.
That's right.
Ye are of this world, I am not of this world.
Separation, division.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's basically saying you're not on my level, man.
Yeah, come
you know,
on.
that's what Yahushua was saying. You are from beneath, I am from above.
Which means from the earth, which means you're carnal.
Yeah,
He's
man.
above, so he's
It's
spiritual.
spiritual.
From the heavens, man. That's the breakdown.
There's no equality in that, man.
That's right.
You know, but people want to be equal. Why the fuck want to be equal to a damn woman, man? And why the fuck does the woman want to be like the man? Why can't you just be happy of who you are?
Yeah.
Isn't that what Esau teaches you? You know, to be happy with yourself?
Yeah, come.
You know?
Come.
But these women, they want to be like the man. And the men, you know, want to be like the woman because they're so fucking soft, right?
Yeah.
But
Because they're raised by their mothers, man.
yeah, you know,
You know?
but at the same time, you don't hear, you know, a man saying that, you know, I want to play the role of a woman. It's usually the woman who wants to become like the fucking man.
Most of it, yeah. Well, right,
Right?
now,
Most of it,
actually,
man.
right now, heck, you might homosexuality is rampant
Yeah,
right now.
yes, it
So
is,
really,
bro.
right now, we
Unless, you know, you're a damn homosexual.
Exactly.
Man. You know?
Exactly.
Because, you know, a real man, you know, he's fine with his role as a man, you know, and that is like, you know, and the role of the man, you know, is to work his butt off, you know, to protect and feed his family. And then the woman's supposed to be at home, looking
right.
after the children, you know, guiding the house, you know, putting the food on the table.
It's
You know,
crazy.
What is wrong with that, man?
And it's crazy. You have Christians who read these scriptures.
Yeah.
You so-called Christians. You read these scriptures, and then we'll talk about women keeping silence in the churches, and you're all in the uproar.
Yeah.
Like you never read the scripture about women staying at home and being housekeepers, or women being quiet in the church.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
take care.
That's
See,
right.
she might just get saved for that,
Yeah.
agreeing to that, because you don't find women who agree with women being quiet in the churches. Because all women want to do is talk. That's why they go crazy when you tell them they can't talk in the churches. Because all they want to do is talk. You don't even want to have women in the midst in the church.
They're childish, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
What-
And nowadays, you especially are not supposed to have women in the children or as women in the churches, because look at the way the fashion for women is today. Even when they're supposed to go to so-called church, the house of the Lord, look at the shit they'll wear. They'll wear a dress from the head to toe, but it'll be tight as hell, so everything's forming out.
Yeah, man. You know?
It's just,
Like it tells you in the scriptures, modest apparel.
Modest apparel.
You know,
That's right.
you're supposed to keep that for your husband, man.
That's right.
You know, do not look at it
You guys are Israelites too. You're Gadites. You're in the Bible as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, like the scripture says that these are the children of Israel, man. You know.
That's right.
That's right, man. Because the so-called white man,
This is the sign.
Is it
yeah.
okay if I take pictures?
Yeah, of the sign, not of us though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the sign.
no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, the so-called white man, he took our nationality, man. These are, the people of the Lord, of the Bible. These are the people that actually crossed the Red Sea that the white man does not tell you about, man. And the Lord looks like us, man. He's a man of color. The so-called white man came here. The so-called white man came here, murdered, raped, robbed, and murdered the people of this land, and then, thousands of years later, he puts them in the ghettos, and the Negroes in slavery, man.
That's right.
Yo,
Because you guys were here first, but now you guys are living in the reserves. That makes no sense. And the Negroes built America, but they're living in the ghettos.
Yeah.
See how, and those are curses that fell upon us because back in our time, when Moses took us out of Egypt, we disobeyed the Most High. And he told you, if you disobey me, curses will fall on you. And we did, and that's why it's the same story with the so-called white man.
That's why we're
when it comes to
looking at
Negroes and North American Indians, Mexicans, Latinos.
we're all from the same people.
You guys must
Right?
say, President Trump.
Oh yeah, you know what? President Trump, he isn't running anything. He gets orders from higher up. He's just a puppet.
Just likes to argue.
Yeah, he just likes to talk. He's a puppet. That's all he is. That's right. That's right. Yeah, take it easy. Go ahead. You were saying something, weren't you? Or were you reading?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was reading this, like going back to this one.
Sirach. Right?
Yeah, because I was reading Sirach chapter 5 verse.
Yeah.
First, this is the book of Sirach chapter 5 verse 4. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me?
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go.
Oh,
See, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
that gets
cold,
me,
right?
man, because that's like,
The Lord is long
everybody is
suffering.
ready. Everybody is gonna get judged.
Yeah,
Everybody's gonna get judged.
that's right.
And that's why right now, for us, the lucky ones who are in the truth, who have our eyes open, we need to get right.
Yeah,
We need to really get right and get clean, man. Because we're right now, we're lucky.
that's right.
We're lucky that we even understand the word of this book.
Yeah.
If we didn't understand this book, we'd be fucked.
Huh.
And I mean I don't mean like the quick gun to the head where you feel no pain and it's like easy the way out.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, a gun to the head is the easy way out.
Yeah.
It's quick, swift, no pain, you're done.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about torturement. Maybe seeing your children get eaten up. It could be emotional pain or physical pain, man.
We both at the
It could
same
be
time, right?
It could be both at the same time.
Yeah, man.
The Most High will get you, man. That's the end. In the end of the day, the Most High is gonna get you. Just like, and that's why it says, judgment, roughly paraphrasing, will begin at the house of my sanctuary. Which right now, the house of Yahweh Bashim El Shai's sanctuary is us. The beginning with the apostles on down.
Yeah.
Us doing this work because the apostles, they're always talking about the house of David being built up right now.
Yeah.
And that's where the judgment is beginning, is at the house of his sanctuary.
Yeah.
Which is us. Because these other guys, their judgment's already set.
Yeah.
There's nothing they can do more or less to get out of their judgment. It's set.
Yeah.
But for us, not all of us that are chosen are actually elected. So some of us are in this to just receive judgment, really, if we fall out.
Yeah.
And that's the harsh truth, man.
That's
And
true.
it's hard to
Oh,
say that
shit.
to brothers who are trying to be sincere,
Yeah.
because that really bugs you out. But man, your role can literally be that you're just here to help. Like, for example, my role could be just here to help you, and then bang. You know what I'm saying? But Lord Yahweh Shai Rataza, that it's not. That's why you do. That's why you're supposed to be fervent.
Yeah.
That's why these thoughts are supposed to be like these thoughts are supposed to be like millstones grinding at the back of your head.
Yeah.
Which in the end of the day, that's pushing you to do this work to the best of your ability. Give it.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy, man. We talk about judgment on the other side, But man, they're already done.
True.
Yeah, they're done. There's no more that they're done. It's really judgment on us.
Yo, that's 100% truth.
Right?
there,
Because
man.
we're the ones who are actually dipping in between righteous and not, because we don't know. I say dipping because we don't know who's righteous and who's not, who's the elect and who's not.
Yeah.
We just have hope and faith.
Yeah.
But faith is not sure until you see it.
Yeah. That's
You
right,
know?
man. And that's the thing about it, right? Is because you don't know. Every day you wake up, you got a chance to repent, man. Honestly,
that's crazy.
because you honestly
Yeah.
don't know when you're going off, man. There's some things, that actually stand out, and there's some things that are obvious, when you're going off.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the law, there's 613 of them, man.
Yeah,
so there's
so many things that we don't even.
so there's so many things that we don't even know, if we're going off or not, man. So we have to repent, man. There's a reason why, salvation is not guaranteed, by keeping of the laws, man. It's by having faith,
That's right.
and like I remember, like Apostle Gabar, he made a statement, about the Lord, and he said, as merciful as the Lord is, He is also evil, man.
Yeah, you don't really always.
Which is true, man.
When you think about grace and
Yeah.
mercy, you don't always really think about that amount of grace and mercy is applied.
Because it's balanced.
Yeah,
right?
it's
the Lord is balanced. It says that I'm a unjust way. To the Lord, man. Right? So the Lord is balanced. As merciful He is, He can also fuck you up big time, man. And again, like Apostle Tahar says, that the Lord doesn't have to kill you. The Lord, the Lord doesn't have to hurt you physically. He can take out something that you love more, man. Which is, it could be your woman or your child, or your parents. You have no idea what the Lord could do, man. So therefore, if you are in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, every day, you have a chance to repent, and to ask the Lord for forgiveness, man. And He said that the Lord is long-suffering, man. So the Lord will give you your chance.
You know what? And that's right now. See, right now we're talking about balance.
Yeah.
I was just finished talking about how you can be nothing, and now the brother talking about grace and mercy, and it's true.
Yeah.
That's how it works, man.
Yeah.
Because that even blew my mind too, because it's true. Like me personally, thinking about grace, you don't think about that amount of. It's applied on the left-hand side too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's very true, man. This is in the book of Sirach 23, verse 18. A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What
Which is
need?
parabolic obviously for him doing wickedness
more,
in secret, so-called secret, right?
Con. It says, what need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins.
Yo, that is one hell of a proud statement.
Yeah.
Man. One hell of a proud statement to say that
You
who's created by someone who you don't see,
Yeah.
won't see you.
Yeah, you're basically saying that the Lord is limited, right? Because if you say that the Lord can't see you, therefore then the Lord is not all powerful, right?
That's right. You're mocking the Most High.
Yeah, man.
You're really mocking the Most High, and that's why, man. Like the scriptures, I remember. I forgot what brother it was, or what scripture it was, but there was a brother who posted a scripture on Instagram, and it was something about that even a dumb thought is a sin.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just to think that, just to understand that shows you shows you. See, these guys are gonna get their judgment, man. And that's all Jake. But shows you it's just Satan. Cause we're getting to some sincere, and Satan's just trying to disrupt it.
That's
Jake's getting judgment, man.
And the crazy thing, man, is that these guys don't know that they're just seeing their judgment, bro. That is unbelievable because they just mock the Lord, eh? Like, mocking us, you can mock us all, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you wanna mock us all you want, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go home and sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
But
your day goes on.
You mock the Lord, bro. You are fucked, man. You are fucked, man. Because at the end of the day, we're nothing, man. Like if you wanna mock us, right? Like if you wanna mock us all you want. But the Lord, you can't even step into His sanctuary with your shoes, man. That's how holy the Lord is. So if you just think about talking shit to the Lord, man, that's it, man. That's it. People don't actually understand, man.
And that's why Paul said what he said we persuade
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fear.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
You know where that is?
Yeah, in the book of 2 Corinthians, I think 5 and 11.
Yeah, 'cause that makes sense, man. Because you know what? There's times when we're out here doing the work, and you got Jake's, you got 2/3 being niggas, and you'll get cheesed, right? You're like, man, I want to kill them right now.
Yeah.
And there's other times where you laugh at them like, yeah, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And then there's other times where you're scared from like, man, this guy doesn't even know what he did. Like right now, those 2/3 who just said their judgment.
Yeah.
I'm more thinking of, man, you guys do not. I'm more like, man, you do not just understand what you just did.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even like sometimes you laugh at them.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're angry, but sometimes you're just like, fuck.
Yo,
You don't know what you just did. Like the man said he wants to make a porno with the camera that we're using to do the work.
Yeah, of the Lord. You know what I mean? That goes to show you how vain and carnal the rest is. Yo, just like the brother, the brother in Mississippi, he just made a video, like in the title of the video is that, you are living in a movie. People don't know that they're actually acting.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And every single move that you make, there's a consequences for it, man.
It's a part of the script. Yeah.
It's a part of the movie, man. So, these guys, say put the spirit on them to walk by, to mock us, laugh, and then go off. And then that's it. They might die tomorrow morning. You never know, man. And then the Lord's gonna put that remembrance back in their mind and show them the scene that where they actually fucked up. Man.
Yeah, where it all began.
Yeah,
where the beginning of the end.
Yeah, exactly,
really.
Man.
Because I mean, you guys remember there was that one long-haired Jake. I think he was a Gade, and he was mocking us. And I told you a couple weeks later, he had his skull broken, and he had chips of or pieces of his skull stuck in his brain.
Yeah.
The guy was walking by also with an arm cat. I was like, man, that's judgment.
Yeah, and then
he was mocking hard down here.
Yeah, and then the guy came
back, right?
Yeah, by or whatever, and then we basically told him that that was from the Lord, and then what I mean, the guy got even more mad.
Yeah,
and then he walked off.
That's right.
So
because he knew you were right.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, the guy came, mocked us, came, mocked us, went home,
Mocked the Lord, really.
Right? Yeah, Khan Salaka, the guy came, he mocked the Lord, he went off his way, he got judged, and the Lord brought him back again here to tell him that you got judged because of what you did last time, man. And that's exactly what happened. And then he went away sorrowful.
Yeah. That's what you call bold, man.
Yeah.
The Lord will do that to you and bring you back to where you fucked up.
Yeah.
And tell you that's what happens.
Exactly, and tell you the truth.
Right.
What do you expect? Us to give you a fucking hug?
Yo, what happened to your arm? Are you okay?
Yeah,
no, man,
what I mean?
that's judgment.
Yo, if anything, I'd say, I wish you were fucking dead, man. Which is the truth. Why? Because you actually be at peace and you'll be in your right mind. As harsh as that sounds, so-called rude speech, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's called tough love because, actually, if I tell you, you should have been dead, I actually care about you. Why? Because, you would actually be in your right mind. You would be resting in peace. This place is fucking hell, man.
That's right.
This place is honestly hell. So if you die, you're actually in a better place. So I'm actually sending you to a better place. I'm telling you that you should have gone to a better place.
That's like that guy, I don't know if you heard about him here, Kenton.
Yeah.
Yo, just before he passed away, I had tried to bring this truth to him, and I was telling him, yo, you're a Benjamite, because his dad's Jamaican. I was like, yo, you're a Benjamite, your brother's a Jake, these are the law, statutes, the word. And, he was kind of with it, 50-50. He's like, man, that makes sense, but he wasn't really heavy into it. So he kind of heard me out. But then, he got his judgment. And I say his death was judgment. I know that if I said that to anybody who knew him, I'd be getting in a fight. Because his death was judgment. Because guess what? Every action that happens to you is a judgment. That's what, and you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying the truth.
Yeah,
But like you said, so-called rude speech.
Yeah.
This is tough love, man. Because there's so many times he wanted to tell his brother and his mom that because his mom might be a Jake too, because she's cool and she used to come to my mom's restaurant and vibe with my mom and BC and them. And his brother's a Jake, and I knew since he was a kid. Now he's gonna play college football. So I'm kind of close with him. I kind of want to tell him, like, man, at the end of the day, Kenton's better off up there than he is down here. Because he's a Jake one, so he already knows the truth, and he's rooting on for us, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
He's rooting for the elect because he knows the truth. He's an Israelite. He sees truth. He wants his kingdom done. He wants Yahushua back down here too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But his death was judgment. Every death, every birth, every disorder, every illness, everything you do, every action is applied to human beings is judgment.
Yeah, because that's the thing is that when people hear that word judgment, they, like
it's
automatically,
taboo. It's like,
like right away, they put it, in a negative light.
Yeah,
like another word for judgment.
Frowned upon.
Yeah, like another word for judgment just could be, a reason.
Consequences.
A consequence,
That's
right?
there, yeah,
Because people, sometimes they think that nothing happens. Just what I mean. Like for example, right? People think that like when someone dies or whatever, they make a statement like that person did not deserve it. How do you know?
Yeah. You don't know how that person lived.
Right?
Lived down his life.
Exactly. Like how do you know? Were you the one that actually brought that person into this life?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You don't know that.
Yeah,
man.
and if you want to get deep,
There's a purpose to
tell me
everything.
you remember the person's past life.
Yeah.
And you're getting judgments from that in this life.
Yeah, or maybe his past 2 or 3.
You
You
don't
never
know.
know
You don't
where
know.
your judgment is coming from, man. It might not be your past life, but it could be your past 2 lives.
Yeah, come on.
Honestly, man. People gotta actually, people gotta, get out of this,
Don't judge.
Yeah,
Love everybody.
Yeah, man.
Don't judge me. You're not supposed to judge type of mind state. But you know what? Fuck you niggas that are in it, man.
You know what?
And that's it might sound very, very barbaric,
Yeah.
but that's the truth, man.
That's right,
You
man.
guys that are all about love and love homosexuals and want to do that shit, live it up, because guess what? I personally, I'm in the mindset of revenge, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have you live more wickedly so that your revenge is more harshly.
Yeah,
Right? You know what I'm saying? And my laughter is bigger.
that's right.
We're willing of the elect, because at the end of the day, these, at the end of the day, everybody on the outside looking in that's mocking us, they're mocking the Most High, but guess what? The Most High is going to let us also get some of our revenge on, a small portion of revenge on you heathens too, man. Don't you think that the men up here are going to be sitting in the chariots forever? We're never going to fly down with our new bodies and swords and spiritual powers and get upon you too. You don't think the apostles and the elders of the great military are going to get first dibs among the elect on who they want to kill? Yahushua before anybody.
Yeah.
The scriptures tell you that his awakening is going to be a bloodbath. And you don't even have the angels or the laser beams of the chariots, and then you think about the elected men who are doing this work.
That's right, man. Because that's the thing is that with these people, when they make that statement, don't judge me, they're actually judging you, telling them not to judge them. So therefore, they're being hypocrites.
Like all these crackers right now are judging us right now. All you so-called white people are going to slavery.
That's right, man.
They're all judging us right now.
That's right.
But they'll be the same people tell you don't judge a homosexual.
Yeah.
Well, they'll walk by you and say, look at this fucking nigga.
Con.
Always reading the Bible. Look at these coons.
Yeah. Yo, you know what?
Yeah, and people think we're the ones who are like, man, you're always looking in the past. No, these are literally what these people think, man. This is the truth.
Yeah.
Why do you think they're still killing you niggas, man?
Yeah. And honestly, they're mad to see us out here, actually with this word.
Yeah.
Because they know that they're going down.
They feel it. They feel it.
It's a vibration, man.
right,
They actually feel the vibe that, what? I can't do shit about it.
That's
All I
right.
can do is talk shit.
Yeah. All I can do is hate.
Right, because back then they were able to, actually kill us, man.
Put their hands on it. And you know what? Don't get me wrong. These heathens and these heathens are going to be able to put their hands on other people, but they won't put their hands on the elect. The men who are doing this work sincerely and in truth out here on the highways and byways, not missing days, they're not going to put their hands on us, man. They won't. And that's guaranteed.
I got a scripture right here. This is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that
Because they're pride. They're pride.
That's
They
right,
don't understand judgment because
they don't want to get judged.
Yeah, because when you're judged, whether it be good judgment or bad judgment, the scriptures tell you that when you're in the when something good happens to you, not to forget when you're in the bad
Yes,
times.
yes.
And when something bad happens to you, remember the good times.
Yeah.
So when you're getting judged harshly, remember when you got judged righteously and happily.
Yeah.
Even when you're coming across a couple $100 extra money in the bank, and you spend it on wine, maybe a little bit more better food, and you're eating during the week. Take your lady out,
Yeah.
do whatever you gotta do. That was judgment, but it was good. It was a good consequence. You were doing something righteous, and the Lord blessed you with it.
That's right, man.
That same shit's gonna happen on the left-hand side.
Yeah, because honestly, like think about it, man. If you're getting judged, if someone is telling you what you're doing is wrong, that's actually, the Lord giving you a chance to turn away from your wicked ways.
Right.
If the Lord wanted, He would just, kill you right there and
Yeah.
then. But the Lord's actually showing His
You don't
mercy.
have to have mercy. It's Most High. That's crazy. He doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to have mercy.
He doesn't have
to do anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to pick Israel as his people.
As his people,
The man
yeah.
told. The man told.
Moses, right?
Yeah, no, not even. Yeah, he told Moses to start a nation with him.
Yeah,
But
okay.
John told those guys that the
Yeah.
Most High, if he wanted, he could start a nation with rocks,
Stones, yeah.
stones,
Yeah.
things that we take and throw away, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, So, the Lord doesn't have to do anything, but He does it. Why? Because He wants to.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's how he wants to do it.
Correct.
And on top of that, too, that's what judgment does. Judgment, harsh judgment, humbles you, man.
Yeah.
And that's why the pride of your pride, you're not. That's why when you're prideful, you don't understand judgment because you're prideful.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's even better, it's even harder, but yet better for you to be humble even when you get good judgment.
That's right.
That just shows that you're actually being really balanced.
Yeah.
Because some people, like I said, they'll come across a couple dollars or a couple $100, and they know the Most High is just throwing a stumbling block to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this guy has all this money, and now he's not doing the work.
Yeah.
See what happened?
Yeah.
Because he let his mind get too abundant, way too emotional with the gifts that were given to him, or with the money that was given to him, or whatever it may be.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that people don't look at things spiritually.
They don't, exactly.
Right?
They don't have a spiritual mindset. Everything is for a reason, man.
Yeah,
And if you're in this truth, best believe most of the things that are handed your way is to test you.
Yeah.
That's like a 95% of it. Because in this kingdom, we are still 5% are going to be the little tiny blessings you get. Everything else, you're living in hell and you're being tested. You're constantly being tried.
Yeah.
Or how else are we going to be refined enough to be in the chariots with Yahweh Shai?
Yeah. Exactly.
Right?
And it says, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai understand all things.
That's it.
Yo,
That's it. And
so
that's
there
why
you
we're
go.
able to be out here and judge you.
Yeah.
That's why it says in 2 Corinthians 2:15 that he that is spiritual
Judges
judges all
all
things.
things.
Because we're thinking on a level that you don't even comprehend. So how are you gonna come up to us and say that we don't know what we're talking about if you're not even in the same area as our mind state?
Yeah.
You're not even in the same level.
This is the book of Ezekiel 22 verse 2.
That's the same message to some of you jakes that are in the truth.
Yeah.
Who kind of think that you can get on the apostles' levels, man. I understand that. I was just thinking today, man. I was like, you know what, man? If the Lord comes back, if the Lord comes back, it's like when the Lord comes back, this next year or two, it's gonna be 4 years we've been in this truth.
Yeah.
I was like, man, and I was thinking in my head, I was like, you know what? My flesh was like, you know what? You've been doing some work, right? Yeah. Hold on. Then quickly, I I came across an apostle video, and I was thinking like, oh, fuck, I don't even have gray hairs. Man, I'm thinking 4 years or something. These guys have 30 plus years.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a lot of you. That's another thing that's going around in Israel right now is, a lot of you jakes are being proud, man. There's all these new different doctrines that you're coming up with, like the flat. All these things were just your pride making you do foolish things.
Yeah. Or with that doctrine that these guys are coming up with, saying that like when the elect comes down, some of them are gonna die.
Yeah, or the arm,
Crazy, man.
I even heard something. I think Apostle Mahar was saying.
How are they
guys
living?
are talking about? Yeah, Apostle Mahar was saying.
With the spiritual body,
yeah, God. Yeah, come on. I mean, some of these things they even talk
See?
about like the rapture happening,
Yeah.
like after the,
Yeah.
like it's something stupid.
Yeah.
After the chip.
You know, that's the thing is that with these guys,
Like we're gonna already
You know-
have the chip when we're getting beamed up.
yeah, you know, that's the thing is that, you know, they want to come up with something so-called deep, you know?
Yeah.
But then,
yeah,
but
yeah,
then
yeah,
there's been other scriptures that cut what you're coming up with, man.
That's right.
It's just pride, and you want to come up with something new, just so that you know you could have, you know,
Yeah.
you know, lead your congregation. You
Fame.
know what I mean?
Hey, you're a
Or-
woman.
Yeah,
You're
can't.
seeking attention.
Yeah, can because you know the word fame is actually you know from the
Like attention seeker or something.
yeah can you know the word fame it's actually from the Latin, you know, famous or something like that, which just means
Famous.
can you know, which just means hunger. Yo,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're
yeah,
hungry for
con,
attention.
con,
You know what I mean?
con. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
con.
Which is fucking crazy because yo, that's what these celebrities are. They're hungry for attention, so therefore, you know, I want to make it. Man. You know, Yo, you know,
That's everything. That's everything the niggas say.
Yeah, you know,
Trying to make it.
you know, yo, the fame that we will get is different than the fame that the people, you know,
Are seeking,
are
man.
seeking in the world, man.
Yeah.
You know, the fame that we'll get is something that we actually work towards, man.
Everlasting, man. How can you beat everlasting? Tell me that. You know, people always say, you know, keep always saying, you know, the world's ending in a year or two, and that's why you're living like the way you're living.
Yeah.
That's why you're not going hard, you know. And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, well, what if we have 10 years? I was like, man,
It doesn't
even if we
matter.
had 50 years, which I know we don't,
I'm gonna just keep saying
I
that.
can't keep that
Yo,
shit.
yeah, that's faith, man.
Yeah, come on, you know, that 50 years of working that, even if it's 100 years, I can't keep it. So you're telling me, I'm trying to explain to them, this is what I see. I see a kingdom that offers you only so many years of anything that you worked for to keep, and the kingdom who offers you everything that everything that you work for, you get to keep it forever.
Everything you desire or you think about is just
More.
there. Or more, you know? Because you know,
like-
yo, there's gonna be like colors, there's gonna be sounds, you know, that we've never heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's gonna be things that are outside of our imagination
don't
right
get
now,
into
man.
colors, the different color of stones
or
and
like
shit.
different sounds, bro.
The new tasting food,
Bro,
the new smelling woman,
bruh.
the better smelling woman, I should be saying.
Yo, I can't,
Hey,
bro.
don't get
I can't
upset.
even get into that,
You
man.
women don't get upset, you know you stink,
You
man.
women poop on stank, man.
No, yeah, you know it does.
That shit dirty, man. But it says, Ezekiel 22 verse 2, now, thou son of man, wilt thou judge? Wilt thou judge the bloody city? Yea, thou shalt show her all her abominations. You know, how do you show someone their abominations? You tell them. You tell them that what you're doing is wrong, therefore that is called judgment, man. That is the definition of a judge, man. You know?
And that's why the bloody city being America, all right, and parts of America and parts of Canada too.
Yeah.
You know, but Canada's a bloody city too, with
Yeah.
North American Indians, but America as well, being the bloody city. That's the judgment. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Doing this work is giving judgment. It's pushing the vibration of judgment. That's what's taking down this kingdom.
That's right,
It's
man.
the spiritual forces behind it, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. When we speak this truth, it's actually doing work, man.
That's right.
And you have to have. And if you don't believe that, then this thing's not for you. Then because really that means you're doing this for nothing. In your mind, you're like, there's no point of doing this.
Right.
You don't actually believe you're making a dent in the world.
Come on, yo, that is good shit.
Con.
That
So we're destroying this kingdom, and this kingdom is being destroyed mainly in the core destruction of this kingdom is from the words and the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai through the apostles on down to lower brothers doing this work.
Come. This is Sirach 11 verse 23. Say not, what profit is there of my service? And what good things shall I have
What
hereafter?
scripture is that? Say that again.
This is Sirach chapter 11 verse 23. Say not, what profit is there of my service?
right.
And what good things shall I have hereafter?
That's right, because a lot of you niggas are doing this, and your mentality is, man, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
You can see, too, most of the Harvey saying, you can see how some of you guys stand.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you saying that thing? That's so true.
Yeah.
Because the scriptures talk about a countenance, or you can you can read a man by
may be known by
his
look.
countenance, by his look.
Yeah.
And then Apostle Harvey was talking about how some Jake stand,
Yeah,
you know,
the
like,
way
man,
you're
when can I
standing,
get
like,
out of here? Like,
yeah.
you know, you can tell when a man's engaged.
Yeah.
His hands are moving.
Yeah.
He's moving.
Exactly,
His
because you're in the
voice is
spirit.
loud. You're in the spirit.
Yeah, because like you can tell, if someone, feels like they're obligated to do this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Someone who's passionate is like, I
Yeah.
just need to do that. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. But then there's someone who kind of has the countenance as if like they're forced to do it.
Yeah,
You
like,
know what I mean?
man,
It's
my
like,
nigga, I have no choice. I gotta do this.
yeah, you know what I mean. Which like when you think deeper, yes, because you know what, we have to fear the Lord. Therefore, you know what, we are actually forced to do this. But on the physical, I'm a part of it, or like a definition of it. I'm a people in this world.
Yeah.
You know what? This is something that you gotta have a passion towards, man.
Yeah,
you know,
Apostle Tahar.
like no one has to put a gun to your head telling you to read. You know what I mean?
Khan.
But
Apostle
yes.
Tahar always says, man, we love doing this thing.
Yeah.
That's at the level where they're at right now.
That's-
The fear is still driving them, but they're also being driven by loving or passionate or being passionate about this. Because the scriptures do say in Baruch 4:25, I'm pretty sure, tells more. That's
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah.
So your passion and your fear are synonymous for you to be for your engine to drive, man.
Yeah.
For you to be doing this work, your fear and your passion are in a balance with each other.
Yeah.
Because it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning,
Of knowledge.
the beginning of knowledge. But look where the apostles and elders are right now. The apostles are near their end. They know this truth, man. They know this thing, the Bible like the back of their hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why they're at that mindset where it's like, I love doing this thing.
Exactly.
Right now, honestly, my fear is pushing me more than my passion.
Yeah.
But my passion is still pushing me. It's just the ratio because of the experience you're in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Because
The experience tells you all.
yeah, because that's the thing is that at first you learn how to fear the Lord first and foremost,
Exactly.
and then you do the work, and then you learn to love the work, man.
Yeah, man.
Because people in the world, they just I love the Lord. At first, man, you gotta fear the Lord first and foremost, and then you learn how to love the Lord, man.
Con, man. That's like
Because
having,
because
con.
love according to the scripture is keeping the commandments,
That's it.
right?
That's it.
There you go.
Because I was gonna say that's like having a pet. I noticed that when you were saying that because, like when you like I have a cat and when I first had him, he was a little baby, and he doesn't know me, so he kind of comes up to me a little scared.
Yeah.
And for a long period, throughout 6 months, that's when he started being an adult. Throughout that 6 months, he feared me completely.
Yeah.
Now
loves
he's
you, man. He
older.
loves you, eh?
Yeah, he loves you, but he still fears me. Like
Yeah.
I'm living with my mom right now, right? And my brother has a little chihuahua.
Yeah.
That thing, he isn't disciplined like the way I discipline him. Right? And I'll smack him in the bum. But my cat, when I get angry, my cat will be playing with the dog. When I get angry, that cat, he'll know. He'll go. He's been raised by me.
Yeah, exactly.
That dog still thinks I'm joking around.
Yeah.
But the cat's already ran downstairs.
Yeah, it's like just cut it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's really that's why the apostles say they're on cruise control right now.
Yeah, 100%, man.
And like Apostle Tahar was saying yesterday that people are that he might sound like a broken record, but you are supposed to. It's the same message. You're supposed to repeat the same message, right? We're always repeating in bulk form. We're repeating the same message, which is this kingdom is going down. The so-called white man's the devil. You Jakes are Israelites. Okay, you North American Indians and Latinos and Negroes are Israelites. Yahushua is coming back, and that's it. And we're going to rule the next kingdom. In a bulk form, that's what we're preaching. And that's a repeated form. We're just doing, some brothers doing different styles. You got flavor and everything.
Yeah, because different spirits.
Yeah, come on. Because I say that because I caught sometimes I used to catch myself saying, man, I'm trying to, like, you think it's so hard to do something different. But
Stick to the basics.
just stick to the script, man. Just keep doing the same, keep pushing the same thing.
Exactly, because that's the thing is that like the way you gotta look at it is that if you're a leg, you're supposed to just walk. You know what I mean? Like
You can't get bored of walking and be like, yo, let me try.
Try seeing.
Yeah.
You got no eyes down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not built to do that.
Yeah, because that's the thing is that we like we gotta look at it is that like when the scripture says that we should know all things. Yeah, we do know all things because you know what? We're all a part of one body, man. Right? Because
yo, that's deep. That's nice.
yeah, because you know what I mean. Like because there might be something that like
You don't know.
you know what I mean, but
It's done. Yeah,
you know what I mean,
that's-
right? You know what I mean? Why? Because you know what? We're all part of that one body of Yahweh. Therefore, we know all things. You know what I mean? Like again, right? Like I'm a, I'm a, there might be something that I have no idea, like exactly what it is. But you know what? You know it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so
therefore
we're
we
good.
know it. Yeah,
We're good.
we're good.
You know
We're
what I
good.
mean?
Yeah, God.
You know what I
As
mean?
long as one of us knows
Yeah,
something,
that's
it's good.
it.
And you know what, man?
Set up,
I was just
you know?
thinking that's beautiful that you say that, man, because
Yeah.
that's another thing that gives you confidence in truth. Because
Yeah.
you know what, man? At first, when I started coming, I used to panic of not knowing, not knowing what I'm supposed to know when I'm asked about it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I actually don't worry at all because I know what I know. If I don't know it now, all I gotta do is go on YouTube, type it up, and I will find the answer.
Apostles will
Lord
give it to
willing.
you. Yeah.
The Apostle Paul doing a video. You might have done a video on it.
Yeah.
Who knows? Any brother from anywhere could have did a video on it. And all I gotta say is, you know what? I will find the answer. Give me a day or two, and I'll come back with you the answer, and it happens, man.
Yeah.
Well, if the Lord is supping with you, it happens.
Yeah, Lord's will, man.
Lord's will. That's right. And that's the confidence behind this. Because we're all one body. I know if somebody asks me a deep question of Revelation and I'm not fully fervent in Revelation, I'll go straight to the Apostles' page. Okay, they're the deepest it can get.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that easy,
It's that
man.
easy. It's actually crazy when Yahweh said, my yoke is simple.
Yeah.
He's talking about this truth.
Yeah.
His yoke is this truth.
Yeah.
Because this truth is his burden. At the same time, it's hard, but like I said, balance. On the other hand, I always say that the actions of the truth, the work of the truth is hard, but the knowledge of the truth
It's
is
something.
easy. It's simple. It breaks down logically and correctly.
You can't put a price on it,
You
man.
can, man. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That was it on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that we're going to close up. We're going to say,
Hala Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai.
And double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. The salutation to the elect who pushes this word in true sincerity across the four corners of the earth, man. And destined destruction to this wicked kingdom.
Kana.
Shalom.
Shalom.